What day is it? What day are you guys doing it?
Sometime in September. There we go. The beginning of September is I'm looking to schedule it out.
Oh, that'll be one of the days that the kids have one of their mini
days off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
It'll work out.
If anything, they'll be happy to get out of school anyway. Always.
What time are you coming to pick me up?
Exactly. All right. Let's get this started.
All right.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of First Off, Mr. Q. Mr. Q, like it doesn't matter.
I was hearing you. I was
how many times
sensing you.
It's like at a certain point, it just starts feeling like I'm starting to feel like it's corny. And that I'm just trying to force something cool.
Maybe it is a little corny.
Yeah, all right, fine. It's corny. Listen, I am dad jokes extraordinaire. If you can't handle dad jokes, then
it is what
don't
it is.
listen to me.
It is what it is.
But you killed the mom jokes, though.
Do I?
Yes, so much so that both of our kids, they killed the mom jokes, too. And I'm like, yo. All I can do is just shake my head.
I feel like all they're doing is making fun of me. I don't know that it's mom jokes, for sure.
That's what you do to them all the time.
Well, you know.
That's why it says a mom jokes. Like you just clown them all the time.
You don't clown them?
And they have such great self-esteem. No, I'm the good guy.
Oh,
when it comes to the parenting.
You're the good guy. Oh, okay.
No, I'm not really the good guy. I don't think I'm the good guy. I don't think I'm the good guy. I am that guy. Oh. Who's he? Here he comes again. Go do the dishes. Take out the trash.
I'm the one who always says go do the
trash.
Dishes. Yes, we have our children do contributions in the home.
Yes.
As they live here and as they partake in whatever this world is.
And every once in a while they'll call them chores.
Yes.
And we're like,
call
no.
them contributions.
They're contributions.
Yes, you live in this house.
Where'd you come up with that Jedi mind trick? Returning.
No, that was part
chores?
of a parenting group from their previous school, and they made it a point to say in this it was like a little parenting workshop. Mm-hmm. I think they were really trying to get us to pay into taking parenting classes, and I was like, oh, okay, so what tricks do you have in this?
More tips and tricks?
Parenting tips and tricks I'm talking about. In this 1 hour informational session as to why I should or shouldn't pay for this. And one of the big things is they did not call it chores. They called it kids having contributions to their home or contributions to themselves, really. Yeah. So I think it's fruitful. I think it's necessary for them to know that they live here and that we are grateful that they live here with us. And just like we contribute with the laundry and the food.
Like we're a village. Everybody has to play their part. Everybody has a role to play, and everybody has to contribute to make sure that. And
one of their roles is to set the table. One of their roles is to
do the dishes, put things away. They don't complain about it though. To their credit, they did in the beginning. Like when we first started, they were like, "It's not country. You got to do my chores." It's like, what?
Yeah, they call it chores less and less these days.
Yeah.
But yesterday, I asked Evie. I was like, "Okay, Evie, it's time to hop up and do the dishes." I did the dishes earlier today. I didn't say anything. I just stayed silent. But I wanted to be like, yeah, that was earlier today.
That's today. Now there's new dishes. Let's do it.
As if she didn't eat anything since the last. Nobody partook in any type of.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened between then and today. All right. Let's move on from the
Parenting 101.
Let's move on from the contribution.
Parenting 201.
Let's talk about what we were celebrating today.
Oh, what we're celebrating today. So today, August 20, was my mother's birthday. She passed.
August is a big month.
Yes,
birthday. It's a big birthday month.
Yes,
for our family.
And she was just a beautiful light. She passed away in 2021. And when I tell you she loved being a Leo, she loved being a Leo. As soon as August rolled around, she was happy to celebrate all month long her birthday. You know, I'm a Leo, and Leos roar, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go there, and I'm about to hang out with so-and-so. We're going to try this new restaurant. And so she was just always so fun and bubbly and helpful and kind and beautiful and super smart, and I miss her a lot. So today we partook in, I'm doing a lot of partaking. We went on a hike together, and we spent quality time together as a family, and I'm grateful that you all just are always there for me. No, yeah, I stepped away.
No, I'm saying that you're happy that we all stepped away from like our regular routines.
Yes, and had the time, had the space, had the ability to be able to step away and just
and reminisce.
Yeah.
Reminisce on the love she had.
Thank you, Mary J.
I'm here for it.
Thank you for asking me that.
Yeah, no, it was very. I know that times like that are cathartic for you. Every day is hard, and I see it. I see it in all the facets of the way that you interact with the world. She was a counselor to you in so many ways, where it's like when you would get riled up and start throwing your fists into the air, she would find a way to be like, okay, now what tone is that? Because everybody knows that when you start getting angry, the pitch of your voice gets higher and higher and higher.
What octave is
that's
that?
What it was. What octave is it? And so, and also, you know, she was always the person that made you laugh, and you know, your go-to. That was your best friend.
I don't call my mom.
She is. She is your best friend, and so. You know, whenever this day comes around, it's a good day to just kind of take a step back and be grateful and reminisce and look at pictures and just take a moment to just breathe and express gratitude for who she was.
Yes.
Who she is.
Yes. And how she poured into so many others. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I don't have her to call on, but I have my dad to call on. I have my sisters to call on. My sisters, all the three of us all sound like her. We all have her voice. People used to call the home phone when that was still a thing, and they would just start saying, they would come on in, and they'd say, Darrilyn, or they'd start giving all whatever gossip they had to give, and I'm like, this is not. This is
hold on, before I hear something I'm not supposed to hear. Slow down now. Slow it down. Unsubscribe. I don't even know. I'm only 9.
It wouldn't be that young. Like, they could tell a 9-year-old voice, but they definitely couldn't tell.
It's a joke. I know.
But when I was like a teenager, and definitely when sisters came back home from college,
yeah,
they would go in because they would think she was the only one answering the phone. It's like, hold on now. I don't want to know what's going on with you and your husband or ex-husband.
What is your fondest memory of your mom?
She always had like funny quips and was sharp and witty. So I'm grateful that I picked up some of that because I can be pretty sharp. Sometimes I shouldn't say stuff. I'm doing better. As I've aged, I've kept more in my head. Sometimes I write it down.
Do you though?
I've gotten better. I've gotten better. Please, somebody vouch for me once you hear this to say that Sadhana doesn't say everything that she's thinking. It's just when I'm around you.
Oh, okay. All right.
But
fair
with
enough.
every day,
like everyone else.
Yeah, you have to talk to people at work.
Gotcha.
I don't say everything.
Fair. Gotcha. I understand now. Okay. All right. Because I'm like sitting here. I'm like, This morning you said.
No, I'm talking about like
I got you. I know. Outside, yes.
My super comfort zone with you.
I'm the filter. You drop it all. You're just like, boom, here it is.
And even with the kids. And so there's times with the kid that we have to tell the kids, you can't say that. Don't say that. Don't tell that to nobody. Don't show that to nobody.
Listen, the halos are a little bit crooked.
So I don't know if there's one specific memory, but just the fact that she would say something, you'd hear it, pick it up, and just like, oh, that was hilarious. That was clever. There's still jokes that she's made that we still joke about today or utilize today.
Oh, I mean, like one of my favorite all times is, so we moved back from Memphis. We moved back home from Memphis in 2013, right? Mm-hmm. And I like completely fell in love with Memphis cuisine. Like, if you all see pictures of me, I've never been... I had to lift weights every day and run every day just because the food was just so delicious. And it's not even that I was eating a lot. I really think it's just the air. I think the air was just like just filled with chicken grease and all kinds of stuff, and just breathing it in just made me... It just made me bigger. It just made me bigger.
I'm so sorry.
It made me bigger. It's so like I gained... I think I was like 190, like around there, and that's not the area I've ever been before or since. But there's this one place called Gus's Fried Chicken that I loved. I mean, if you ever go to Memphis, please go to Gus's Fried Chicken. Holler at me. Tell me what your thoughts are, because I really believe that when they describe chicken on television, when they're like golden brown, flaky, boom, 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 all that stuff, they're talking about Gus's. That's it. It's that delicious. So anyway. One day, Sadhana, her sister and her mother were going to like a little spa place, and I was like, you know what? And the kids were, I can't remember where they were. They were somewhere too, and I was home alone, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try to make myself some Gus's. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do it. Let me see if I can find the recipe online. I found the recipe online.
Now, was it just fried chicken, or was it Gus's Fried Chicken? This is the recipe.
It was Gus's. Like the website said, the website said, this is Gus's Fried Chicken. This is how you make it.
Of the website?
I don't remember. I don't remember. But it was like, this is Gus's Fried Chicken. And I was like, all right, bet. Let me get it. Boom, boom, boom. I got all the ingredients. Never made fried chicken a day in my life. Like, I know how to make Haitian dishes. I know how to make some vegetarian dishes. But as far as fried chicken, it's always been like, I'd rather be served it than to make it. But for some reason this time I was just like, you know what? I really like Gus's. Let me see if I can go ahead and make that. So I get the ingredients. I'm whipping it up. I'm looking at the batter. I'm checking the ingredients. I'm like, that doesn't sound like it's enough salt. That doesn't sound like it's enough paprika. All right, whatever. Let me just go ahead and ride with it. I go do it. Get the fryer out. The deep oil fryer. Is that what it's called? Get the fryer out. Dip in the chicken. Take it out. Let it cool down. The deep fryer. Deep fry. Dip the chicken. Take it out. And I take a bite out of it, and I'm like, this ain't it. Like, it wasn't good at all. Like,
Was the chicken cooked?
The chicken was cooked. Everything was cooked, but like the seasoning was way off. The recipe for the seasoning was way off. And so Sadhana knew that I was doing this. And she was, wanting to know, as always, like when it comes to me cooking something or trying something new with food, she's always like, so how did it turn out? Even though she's a vegetarian, she doesn't need that, or pescatarian, she doesn't need to eat things like that. She was like, so how did it turn out? I was like, nah, it wasn't good. The seasoning was way off. And they were all riding in their car together, and I just hear Ma bust out laughing like she is cracking up. She's like, you try to make Gus's and you couldn't even make us's. I was done. I was like, I'm getting off the phone now. It was just one of those comments that was just so funny. It was so funny and so pitch perfect that it stung, but at the same time, it was like, dang, that was fun. That was good. That was good. You're right. That's 100% truth. I couldn't even make us's. That was the last time I tried to make fried chicken. I was like, I'm done. I was like, what's the point? What's the point? I'm going to stay to being served fried chicken than trying to make it.
Yikes.
So as far as her quips and humor, like, that's my memory. That was a time that I will always cherish and remember.
It's okay. Everybody has an Achilles heel in terms of being able to make things.
Oh, I really, trust me, I really don't care to make fried chicken. Like I was just like, again, I was.
You were.
If I know like now.
You had an urge.
I had an urge, and I was just like, let me try it out. But it's like, if I
like Popeyes afterwards.
No, I didn't. I ate my chicken. That's what I did. Got a lot of hot sauce, and a lot of salt. All the seasoning that was not in the chicken, I put it on top of the chicken. Nah, it was straight. But yeah, like no. When it comes to cooking, like I'll never forget. I was sitting with my brother. We were out eating one day, and he made it a point to say like food is the ultimate art form. And when he said that, I was just like, wait, I think he's right. Because it tackles all the senses. You know, you get the taste, the touch, which is the texture. You get the smell, and if it's coming out sizzling or when it breaks in your mouth, that's the sound. You know what I mean? Like it tackles like all of your senses. And so, wait, am I missing one of them? What did I say? Sound. Touch. Taste. Smell.
And hear.
And you said sound already.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know. Tell us what we're missing.
I know. What am I
missing?
What is
ears,
it?
Nose.
Eyes, ears, nose, taste.
Mouth.
Taste. Did we say taste?
Yeah, I think we said taste.
Okay. Anyway, he made it a point to say that it tackles all the senses. And when he said that, I was like, oh my God, like it's true. Because if a meal comes out and it looks really good, it's going to make you salivate. When you taste it, it's gonna please that pleasure center. And of course, if it looks good and it smells good, and if it sounds good, like crunching in your mouth or as you're pulling it apart,
ASMR.
It's full ASMR. You know what I mean? Like you are completely like in bliss. And so because he said that, I always look at food as like experimenting with a form of art where it's like you're not always gonna get it perfect the first time you try it. Forget what social media shows you where they have people cooking things and you know they make it right the first time. No, it's like there's a chance you might get it right, there's a chance you might not get it right. There's a chance that it'll appeal to your palate, and there's a chance that it might not appeal to your palate. And so for that day, my fried chicken did not appeal to my palate at all.
Or to anybody else.
I wouldn't dare feed that to anybody else at all. Spare the world of that one. But if I did have that inkling again, I learned from that experience. And so I'm sure I'll be able to get it together the next time. Mm-hmm. It would just most likely be a little bit too salty and a little bit too seasoned. But you know what I mean? I'll find that. I'd figure it out somehow, some way. So yeah, so all in all though, today was a very, very fun day. Yeah. We had a really great time with the kids. Benjamin was asking about how you and I met. Not how you and I met, like our first date. Mm-hmm. And while we were over there, I told him that you and I had a date that not was a date. And so I ended up telling him the whole story. And I was just like, I feel like he's heard this before, but I guess it's one of those things where it's like because we were there, he wanted to hear the story, like walking there. But that was our first non-date date.
That you didn't. You told me not
non-date date. I'm using your term. I know last week I said, what are you talking about? Non-dating. Like we were friends. But that was our first non-date date. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. At Great Falls.
There were supposed to be 3 of us that went. And then our third leg kind of just drifted off with his girlfriend. So
he wasn't his girlfriend at the time, his now wife. Oh. But at the time, they had just met.
They weren't dating?
No, they weren't dating. Oh. Oh, well, actually, maybe
they
were.
Dating.
Yeah. I think they were a couple. They were a few months.
No, we were just friends.
Was it? That was the springtime, right?
That was summer. I feel like that was a summer break.
Oh, so maybe they were dating for about 6 months.
That was a break from school. Okay. And he was like, "Oh, okay, I'll meet up with you." And he was like, about that.
He goes to this.
I'm gonna try to pursue this woman.
He was like, live your life, guys. Have fun.
Right.
And then he ended up being my best man.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Shout out to Verse.
Yeah.
He does the music for this.
It all works out.
Yeah, it did. It did all work out. It was great. But yeah, it was funny because like he was like at a certain point he was like, tell me more, and I was like giving him details and stuff. And then he went to you.
Tell me more about the non-date.
About the non-date,
Oh.
yeah. No, like the non-date and everything that led up to us actually starting to date.
Oh.
And I was giving him details, and then I was listening when he went over, when I was like, ask your mom, she'll finish the story. And you gave him like 2 sentences and sent them on his way.
He was happy.
I know. That's
He was like, just tell me the ending.
And to me, I was like, dang, like, what was I giving him all these details for? Think about it, he was asking like probing questions
you
too.
talk more than
No,
I
he was
talk.
giving probing questions.
Oh, well, when he came to me, he was like, Mom's not going to give all the details.
Like, all right, this is
She was like, he was like, Ben said, tell me what happened after you were like bawling your eyes out crying after getting dumped by a guy. And he talked to... I was like, okay.
You were like, which time? That's what you said. You said, which time?
Which guy? Which time? I didn't. I was unlucky in love. Let's just say I was unlucky in love.
I don't know about that.
It all turned out great at the end.
I had to kiss all the toads to find the prince. King. The king. But yeah, I would say that today was a good day. It was a very good day. Last weekend we celebrated another birthday.
Yes, our daughter turning 10.
Oh, goodness, double digits out here.
Yeah.
Now we're entering the realm of teenagers.
Yeah, double digits. All the kids have double digits.
Yes, it's gonna be
with all the hormonality.
Is that a word?
Yeah, personality and hormones.
I like that.
Hormonality.
Trademark Vivens.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So yeah, all the hormonalities. I think that the future is bright, and I think that Evie is going to give you a lot to work with.
Yeah.
I keep, since she was about 6, I've been saying to you,
she's been giving you a little.
I've been saying, brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Okay.
I've been saying, brace yourself.
It's okay.
It's okay. This podcast about to sound all kinds of different.
Life is a roller coaster, but I'm just saying, life is a roller coaster. So,
what are going to be your strategies in like working?
Well, what did you all pull to my attention recently? You said that when it's time for me to get firm with somebody. It's
them. They said it. I'm like,
but you co-signed.
I co-signed, but the fact that they pointed it out was hilarious to me. So I was like, here we go. Let them.
My the volume of my voice gets much lower. No, I get quieter. I get quieter.
No, you get very calm and measured.
Yeah.
You sound like Bruce Banner trying not to turn into the Hulk. That's how you sound.
And I think that scares them.
They're like, oh God, here she comes.
Right. She ain't animated like she usually
She's using her heavy voice. She's using her serious voice. It's your serious voice. That's what it is. Voice. Yeah, like when you.
And so I guess they don't hear my serious voice regularly.
No, they hear it, but it's like when they hear it, it's just like, oh gosh, okay, we need to. Because for the most part, when you're getting at them about something, you're high pitched, like up here. Yeah, you too. Y'all can't see your face right now.
That's the voice you're going with?
You can't see your face.
That's the voice you're going with? Sleeping
I'm
on
showing,
the couch
showing you your voice.
Sleeping on the couch.
We got a comfortable couch, so just nestle in. I'm like, all right. Guess I'm sleeping on the couch today.
That's really how my voice sounds?
No, your voice gets high. It does get kind of meow, meow, meowish.
Oh. In my ears, Minnie Riperton. So
it's Minnie Riperton. No, only when you're singing, baby. Only when you're singing. So your voice gets really calm and measured, and then like that's when you deliver.
Who wouldn't want that?
No, nobody doesn't. No one.
So
no one rejects it.
In all of the ways to be able to communicate seriousness and firmness, I get quiet and measured. That's so much better than getting yelled at. Didn't you recently say that you observed Edie's friends?
Yeah. Her mom was like, "Get you in the car." Like she was like yelling at her.
You're not going to hear me doing that with my kids.
No, you do that.
Oh.
You do that. No, what it is that when you need to tell them something Like you're basic. This is your locked in parenting moment. You know, like sometimes
But you're not gonna hear me cursing at my kid. I'm
you know,
not
athletes.
cursing. No.
Y'all can't see my face. The athletes. You're not cursing them out, but you're cursing in the periphery.
I'm cursing in the periphery.
Okay.
I'm not cursing at them.
No, you're not cursing at them. You're not cursing at them. This is going to be a revelation for a lot of people that know you. What? Sadhana curses?
What? No.
What? They're clutching their pearls right now. Gasp. No, you do yell. You do raise your voice, but it's like when you are trying to get something straight across the bow and you're like, look, I am not in joke time. This is not mom being mom. This is mom 2.0 right now. And mom 2.0 is saying it needs to stop, or you need to do this, or you need to do that. And so the kids, they see it. It usually happens when we're doing family meetings. Like, that's usually when you do it. You're like, I know that, but I'm a blah, 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 and I'm a blah, 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 blah. And they go like, okay.
That sounds better than meow, 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 meow.
But I'm saying, you usually do meow, 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 meow. You know your voice gets high when you scream. I mean, we just talked about how your mom used to be like, what octave is that?
I'm quite animated.
And I love you for it.
Thank you so much.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you.
Wouldn't.
What about you? What octave do you go to?
I mean, I don't have any kind of rage issues or nothing like that, but when I need to lay down the law, fear is in their eyes.
Poor kids.
I don't know. For the most part, like, both of us, for the most part, I will say, both of us are even keeled. Mm-hmm. Like, we do not, like, it would have to be something extreme for us to, like, raise our voices. Like, we don't raise our voices at our kids all the time. I will say that you probably do more so, mostly because, like, you'll be screaming at them when they're on the other side of the house. Me, I will go to them and be like, hey, I need da-da-da-da-da. But you'll be like, Benjamin, come da-da-da-da, clean your room. You know what I mean? So they're used to that. And me, I'll go to them, I need you to go something. But for the most part, like, we're not, if we're angry with them.
Yeah, but I'm yelling not because I'm mad. I'm just.
Yeah, you're just yelling you're barking orders. Yeah. That's what it is. You're barking orders at them. Yeah. You know, like a drill sergeant. So you must have got that from your granddad. The military background.
My mom would do that.
Oh, well, there you go. That's where she got it from.
My dad would do that.
Oh, really? He used to bark?
Yell.
He used to yell? Oh, that's interesting. I can't see that. I don't see that. So anyway, but no, like, we don't like yell at kids. Yell at our kids in anger.
Yeah.
You know, whenever we have an issue with them, we talk to them. But if there is an instance where it's just like we reach a boiling point, for me, it's always like, I will speak to you calmly, but it's like being at it's like trying to get somebody's attention. Like, if somebody's on the other side of the room, you're gonna be like, hey, so and so, like, let's say Charlie, and that's when Charlie turns around. To me, that's my parenting philosophy. Like, I'm going to come at you like real calm and try to get your attention about whatever situation is. But it's like, if I keep having to address it over and over and over, at a certain point, you're not hearing me, so my voice is going to be raised. And usually that's when they change. I mean, for the most part, they, like, when we tell them to do something, they take care of it. Yeah, they hop up. They take care of it. You know what I mean? They take care of it.
But they usually don't go out of their way to be like, you know what? I noticed that there's this trash on the floor. No. Let me pick it up. Yeah. It's like, Evie, you walk past this piece of trash 3 times. You don't want to put it in the trash?
It's like, just scoop it up. I mean,
they're kids.
They're kids.
At the
end of the day, they're kids. And
I remember being the same way. Yeah. My mom used to say the same things.
I mean, you know, they have tunnel vision. When they are going to do whatever it is they're going to do, they don't see anything else outside of that. It's just not in their purview. And so, as a result, we're like, hey, get it together, pay attention, look in this direction, and once they do, they get it, and then we keep it moving.
So, what are you watching these days?
Ooh,
Screen
time. We're into screen time right now. I was just telling you earlier how I'm loving the show Alien Earth. I like the Alien series baseline, like Aliens, and the subsequent movies. The one that came out last year I really liked a lot, and I love Prometheus. A lot of people didn't like Prometheus, but I really love Prometheus. I like shows and movies that are deep in lore and that have a lot of subtext. And in the art that I create and the writings that I do and my film that's coming out, it is definitely about the subtext. And so Alien has a lot of that, where it talks about it talks about things that I don't think that I think that sci-fi needs to do. It does what sci-fi needs to do, where it brings up issues like capitalism, greed, profiteering. Also, there's a lot of subtext about motherhood in the Alien franchise, and it's just deeper than it should be. But the people that write it and the people that create the shows on the Alien franchise are just very, very smart. And when they hit those notes, they hit those notes right. And so I'll definitely say that's a show that I'm really enjoying right now.
What episode are you on?
It's the third episode just came out yesterday.
Oh. So
yeah.
You just watched
It just started. Yeah, it just started.
So I watched that first episode with you, but I didn't watch the second one.
But the premise of the show is that if you're familiar with aliens, you know what it is. It's a ship that has an alien on it, but this one crashes on Earth. And 3 corporations basically run the world. And when I say run the world, I don't mean like Amazon runs the world kind of thing. No, there are no governments. It's corporations that are running 3 different places on the planet Earth. And one of them is called Prodigy. And Prodigy district is kind of like in Asia. And it's basically covering most of the Asian continent. And it's this young boy genius who fashions himself a Peter Pan. And because of that, he created these these synthetic people who, by taking the brains of sick children who are dying and putting them into the bodies of essentially robots. And each of the kids are named after characters in the Peter Pan story, and they call them all the Lost Boys, and it's just it's a very brilliant show because the character sees children as valuable because of their vast imaginations, and that's something that that struck a chord with me, because it's you can't get any better than a child's imagination. And so for him, he wants to tap into that by putting it into an adult's body that's invincible, that doesn't have to worry about anything else except growing that imagination. They don't have to worry about being sick or healthy or eating or using the bathroom. It's just nothing but pure knowledge. And the goal for this character and all the characters or all the corporations in the show is immortality. Everyone is trying to find that how to become immortal, and he found a way by putting the brains or the minds of these kids into these bodies. And so it's such a fascinating story and a fascinating way to approach it, and I'm enjoying it. I think it's really cool. How about you? What are you watching?
So life for me can be really heavy outside of this house. So when I come home, I tend to veer towards comedy. And so we recently watched a very good comedy special on Nate Jackson. So I follow him on social media, and then I saw that he had a special on Netflix. And one of his talents is that he does excellent crowd work, where he'll just see people out in the audience, and he'll say, okay, this is what you have going on, or tell me about yourself. And I just appreciate how smart and quick on his feet he is in terms of the crowd work and just engaging his audience that is watching as well as the audience that is there in person. And he just was funny. So I'm always happy to watch a really good stand-up comedian, and I feel like he did and does a great job at his expertise or his talent of telling great jokes as well as crowd work. So I keep looking to see if he's going to be in the DC metro area. He's the closest that he's going to be, I think, is like Virginia Beach.
Who's your favorite stand-up comedian right now?
Right now? I really like Chris Redd. I really like Nate Jackson. You have to think, make me think about it. There's this guy that I'm blanking on his name right now. I think the two people that I just named and the guy that I can't think of now that you put me on the spot, all three of them do great crowd work. So there's something about
crowd work that...
Yeah, just like being able to think on your feet and just be witty and be able to have comebacks so quick is like a form of intelligence for me.
I think I know who you're talking about. I showed him to you a couple weeks ago, the light-skinned guy.
No. This is a white guy.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Blosson is the last name.
Not Matt Rife, right?
No, not him. No. This guy, he's funny, but just always so quick. So yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy crowd work too, but I love the art of them coming up with jokes and crafting jokes. My favorite comedian right now is Dion Cole. I like, truthfully, when it just comes to just the craft of writing a joke and crafting it and having those punchlines like ready to go, like I don't see anybody doing it as well as he does right now. I mean, let me not say that. There are a lot of people that are doing it as well as he does, but he does it in a way that's like that makes me feel like, oh, I could sit down and have it just chill with this guy. You know what I mean? Like it's like sitting across from him having dinner. Keke Palmer, Dion Cole, like them two just sitting across from him. Like it would just be a laugh a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Keke Palmer would probably be too high energy for him though.
Nah, he's a high energy dude too.
Okay.
Like he keeps it cool.
He seems so blasé.
Yeah.
Like so kind of calm and collected. He seems.
Yes. I agree with that.
That she would be.
But I think like he would
would be able to match her.
Yeah, I think so. He's just very clever. But a lot of comedians are doing the. I think it's just a way to get social media engagement, to get people to come to their shows, to do the crowd work. And I agree with you. Like, I love the crowd work. I think the crowd work is really fun. But for me, though, I still enjoy watching people just go up on stage and tell stories.
Do you like more stories than kind of situational comedy?
I like them all. I like it all. I like it all. I love the one-liners. I love the storytelling. George Wallace, I think he's probably one of the greatest of all time of just breaking it down, George Wallace, right? He used to wear, he's just great. Like, I think like watching his clips online is just funny. And you want to talk about that, somebody that's like quick on their feet too. Like even now to this day, he's up there in age, but he's just so sharp. And I think that that brand of comedy is still there, and I think I think that somebody like the Dion Coles, the George Wallaces that tell stories or that give you like about a 5 minute, not a 5 minute, like a 2-3 minute setup and then a punchline. It's just like it hits hard. It hits hard, and you find yourself doubled over sometimes, and so I think Dion Cole right now is my favorite stand-up comedian.
I don't think I have a favorite right now. There are people that I enjoy watching and seeing, the
crowd work.
Yeah, crowd work. So I guess for right this second, my interest is people who have really good crowd work.
Yeah. Well, all right then.
Oh, we were supposed to talk about Cooking and Crying today.
I was just about to say. We were
supposed to talk about the movie.
I was just about to say,
we're have to save that till next time.
We didn't get to Cooking and Crying, but I was going to.
We talked about cooking.
What I was going to do, is we're going to talk about your mother and then spin that into Cooking and Crying. But then we got onto my fried chicken escapade.
And that was Cooking and Crying.
Anyway.
We'll pick it up next week.
Yeah, we'll pick it up next week.
And the movie.
I touched on my movie a little bit.
But I'm sure that you're going to have more to touch on.
Definitely.
Actually, next week.
Yeah, I think next week I'm going to have a whole lot more to touch on because it's going to be a fun ride. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a fun fall. Like a roller coaster.
Whee!
Thank you guys so much for listening. Really appreciate it.
All 4 of you. There were about 4 people that told me, that they listened. Mm-hmm.
Well, how about that?
Yeah, so let's make it 5 this week.
Let's make it 5. Hashtag goals. Thank you guys so much for listening. Really appreciate it. We will catch you guys next week. Please follow us on all our socials. You'll hear Evie drop them at the end. But for now, I will say that I am Joseph. You can follow me at Joseph Vivens.
And I am Sadhana. You can follow me at Sadhana.
First off. And
Sadhana Vivens. Dr. Sadhana Vivens? Yes, that's the name.
I think it's Sadhana.
I think it's
Jackson
Dr. Sadhana Vivens.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
I don't even know what.
You don't know what your social is. How about just follow her on First Off? At First Off Podcast. That's what it is. And you can also follow us. You can also check us out at Are You a Fan Yet? All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. For First Off, I'm Joseph.
And I'm Sadhana.
Thank
and
you.
This is First Off.
Hey, this is Evie. Thanks for listening to First Off, featuring my parents, Sadhana and Joseph. Music by Uncle Verse. You can hear more of his music at VERSGBOS on Instagram. That's Verse G Boss. You can find us on Instagram too, at First Off Podcast and at Are You a Fan Yet? Or visit vivensmedia.com. And this outro is done by me, EVEE. Evie, bye-bye!